How you guys doing, everybody? This is Qualzy here. Gonna bring with you a new hero from Heroes of the Storm PTR, and we're gonna be looking at Deckard Cain, one of the biggest unique characters for Diablo 3 and the Diablo series. I don't play a lot of Diablo, but he's in all the cinematics. He's like a prophet who writes all the books, and apparently it has a lot of artifacts and knowledge. And it looks like we are back to the regular. Yeah, we're back to the regular Heroes of the Storm. I remember when they brought out this wallpaper screen, they used to say Heroes of the Storm 2.0. Now we're back to the regular screen, so it's going to be regular Heroes of the Storm. Let's take a look at Deckard Cain. Alrighty. Connecting. Cool.
Interesting.
Oh, it says new hero down here. You see Deckard Cain, and apparently a reward has kicked in. What is it? Ooh, the anniversary of StarCraft as well. I think I might be too late for that now. Alright, Deckard Cain, the last Horadrim, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Link below can't be viewed in the current region. Okay. That's probably just a link then. What's this? Don't know who that is, so close that out. Alright, guess we'll see Deckard Cain in here. Legendary hero. He's a melee support, difficulty medium.
Isn't there something you wish to learn?
And he's a support hero. Let's see his Q. Healing potion, 20 mana, low cooldown, 3 seconds. Throwing a healing potion on the ground that heals the first allied hero that comes in contact with it for 230. Limit to 5 active potions, so you can only have 5. It has a low cooldown too. W, 14 mana, 14-second cooldown. Horadrim Cube. Throw the Horadrim Cube, dealing 80 damage to all enemies in the area and slowing them by 35% for 1.75 seconds. That's pretty good. Then we got E, Scroll of Healing, 40 mana, 16-second cooldown. Wow, these are big cooldowns. Excuse me. Unfurl an enchanted scroll, forming a triangle that deals 150 damage to enemies inside and roots them for 1.5 seconds. Wow, that's pretty neat. So you got heals, slows, and snares. And for the heroics, we got Stay a While and Listen. 60 mana, cooldown 70 seconds. Not that big of a cooldown for an ult. After 1 second, channel for 3 seconds, putting enemy heroes in front of Deckard to sleep while channeling, and for 2 seconds after. So it lasts 3 seconds, you're putting them to sleep, and then it'll last 2 more seconds. Enemies can only be put to sleep once per cast, and the sleep's effect and instantly if they take damage. So I'm guessing that after you cast it for 3 seconds, they're already asleep for 3 seconds, and then they'll be asleep 2 seconds after that. So it's a whole 5 seconds you're putting someone to sleep, and you're not, until you touch them. If you touch them, do damage to them, then they're gonna wake up. That's pretty neat. I'd like to test that out. We got Lornado, 40 mana, 45 seconds, low cooldown. Vector targeting. Oh, it's a vector type, the kind with the arrow where you click on it and then the arrow comes out to target the direction. Create a swirling Lornado that travels in the targeted direction, continually knocking away enemies that come into contact with it. I gotta test that out and see how that works. His passive, Fortitude of the Faithful. When at least one other allied hero is nearby, Deckard Cain gains 10 armor, and his basic abilities recharge 50% faster. I want to test out this trait. Ever since I saw the hero spotlight, I want to test out with the numbers. So we're going to try it out with Lost Vikings and Samuru, and see how the trait works out. Let's take a look at his skins. As his basic normal skin, you can see he's got carrying potions, he's got scrolls on his shoulders, scrolls on his back. He's carrying a lot of scrolls. He's got a hefty full satchel, has a lot of scrolls, and he's holding one book, and he's got his staff. Kind of looks like Rise, but he's a support, not a damage.
I have witnessed much.
Ooh, nice color. This one's really nice. I like the bright pink on his staff. It looks cool. Makes the potions pop out more. This one looks more evil, more reddish looking. Looks pretty cool. This one looks nice. Looks kind of Avatar-y look. Like the last airbender with this blue and the marking. Ooh, this one looks more fell-like. Looks like a little bit of a Gul'dan look. The purple and the green. Looks nice. And then his new skins, which is a Waste Walker Deckard. The abilities are themed. He's got like a torch, a mark, and he's got spikes. And the potions are a different color, a different shape as well. This one looks nice, gray-ish, more icy look, rustic look. And this one looks pretty cool too.
But there is still more to come.
Looks more Diablo-y, the skins. Honestly, I'll probably go with I'll go with either this one or this one if I had to pick a skin. But I'll probably go with this one better, just because of the evil-looking green. As support, I would go with this one as support. Now let's take a look at his abilities. We went through them.
And I will help you as I can.
Now let's look at his talents really fast. Alright, a quest for his E. Am I getting that correctly? Yeah, his E. Quest for his E. Scroll of Identify. Hitting an enemy hero with Scroll of Ceiling reveals them for 8 seconds. After hitting 20 heroes, Scroll of the Ceiling also reduces armor by 15 and for 4 seconds. And reveal duration is doubled. Damn, this is good against stealths and tanks. If you hit him enough, this could counter some Maru. If you're sealing 3 of him, they'll count. Field Study. Each enemy hit by Scroll of Ceiling grants 50% spell power for 14 seconds, up to 30%. That makes him a little bit more damagey if you're going to give yourself some spell power. And then he's got a gem. We're going to test out these gems because in the heroes, in the hero spotlight, he's got like 3 different gems. Sapphire, cooldown 30 seconds. Activate to increase the slow of the next heroic cube by 25%. Only 1 gem may be activated at a time. And increase the slow by 25%. So his slow is already at 1.75 seconds. So he'll go up he'll go up at least 2 seconds. That's not bad. Increase the slow. Level 4, Potion of Shielding. Whenever an ally is healed by a healing potion, they gain 135 shield for 6 seconds. That's pretty good. Rejuvenation Potion. Healing potions restore 10 mana and heal for an additional 108 over 4 seconds. That's good, especially if your team has mana. It's mana based like Gul'dan, or if you have another support like Malfurion. If you don't have that many mana users like Tracer or Junkrat, then you might want Potion of Shielding. It's got another cube, Ruby. 30-second cooldown. Activate to make the next heraldic cube spawn 3 lesser healing potions from each enemy hero hit. Healing allies heroes for 190 when picked up. Lesser healing potions last 10 seconds. Only 1 gem may be activated. Oh, that's nice. So it heals for 190, which is less than your current healing potion, but but it doesn't count towards your 5 healing potions that you have here, your 5 limit. So that's not bad. It's just some more healing potions that last a round.
I have witnessed much and
So that's pretty
much,
good.
but there is still more to come.
Level 7, Cube Mastery. Each enemy hero hit by a heraldic cube reduces the cooldown Scroll of the Ceiling by 3 seconds. That's pretty good, especially since your Scroll of the Ceiling is like, what, 16 seconds? Yeah, 16, which is higher than your heraldic cube. Kanai's Cube? Yeah, Kanai's Cube. Heraldic Cube.
Trust in my knowledge.
Sorry, Herodic's Cube reduces the hero damage dealt by 30% for 4 seconds. That's not bad. And then we have another cube, another gem, Emerald. Cooldown 30 seconds. Activate to make the next Herodic Cube, reducing healing received by 75% for 4 seconds. Only 1 gem may be activated. That is good, especially if you're gonna fight against someone who has a good heals, like Morales or Malfurion or Stukov. If you want to combat against their heals, you can reduce it with that. Level 10, you got your ults right here. Level 13, Super Healing Potion. If a healing potion isn't picked up for at least 2 seconds, it heals for 75% more. So that's good, especially for your squishies. If you got like more ADCs on your team than warriors, you could add more heals bigger heals.
Trust in my
Potion of
knowledge.
Revival. When a healing potion is picked up, it also heals all nearby allies for 30% of the healing amount. Oh, that's good for team fights. In case you're fighting in a certain map objective area and you already have some potions there, then every time you pick it up, it'll also heal your teammates during the team fight. That's not bad. Ooh, something for the trait. Ancient Blessings, cooldown 30 seconds. Activate Fortitude the Faithful to empower nearby allied hero basic attacks for 8 seconds, causing them to deal an additional 76 damage in an area and heal for 114 of each damage hit, each hero hit. Wow. So you give them lifesteal and more damage. That's almost like a bloodlust. So either you're gonna so this is good if you're gonna go damage, Deckard Cain, and these are good if you're gonna go full heals. So far I'm seeing slows, build on slows, heals, either one you pick heals, even if it's the gem, and then your damage cube to do damage, your ult, and then something to maximize the slows or the heals or the damage that you have, such as more heals or damage. Level 16, Scroll of Stone. Curse Scroll of Sealing deals 200% more damage when hitting at least 2 heroes. Wow. If you time it pretty well, you could do a damage Deckard Cain with this. Excuse me. This is what I was looking for. Safety in numbers. If at least 3 allied heroes are nearby, Fortitude of the Faithful grants an additional 10 armor and causes Deckar's basic abilities to recharge an additional 50% faster. See, I was curious about that. If his trait was going to stack based on the number of heroes, but safety in numbers would actually show us that. Heraldric Staff. Every 5 seconds, Deckard's next basic attack stuns heroes for 0.75 seconds. Holy crap. Damn, you don't need an ability to stun. It's just his own staff will stun him every 5 seconds. That's almost like Kel'Thuzad's, what was that called? That one, not pillar, but that one touch of the Lich, where every 8 seconds his next basic attack deals spell damage, AoE, and it slows him down. It reminds me of that. I may be tempted to get this, just because, like, for every team fight, save your first basic attack on someone you really want to stun, so that way you could stun him. This is good for team fights if you're staying together, and this is good if you're building a super strong scroll, probably with this one or this one. I would go with Heraldric Staff, but we gotta try it out. Level 20. To beef up your ults, the Stay a While and Listen. Respect the Elderly, Stay a While and Listen. Silences and blinds enemies for 2 seconds upon waking up from the sleep. Wow, so this is that'll really nerf them. So not only do you put them to sleep, but when they wake up, they cannot use their abilities and they are blind with their attacks. So you could really melt a team fight with this. Morandos. Loranado's cooldown is reduced by 5 seconds every time an enemy hero is knocked back. This effect can only occur once per half a second. That's not bad. It already has a low cooldown, just 45 seconds. So you can use this more often. Bottomless Flask. After use, healing potions recharge. Healing potions recharge after 5 seconds. That's pretty good, especially if you're gonna build full heals with like this one, the shield, and with super healing potion, you'll get a shield and you get more heals. I wonder if this healing potions recharge after 5 seconds. I wonder if you could somehow stack this with the where is it?
But there is still more to come.
Which one was it? This one. I wonder if you could stack with this one with your ruby cube, your ruby gem, where you're through lesser healing potions. I wonder if they could stick around too. One way to find out is to try it out. Then we got Perfect Gems. Reduce the cooldown of all gems by 25 seconds, which is pretty good because each gem has a 30-second cooldown. Reduce the cooldown of all gems by 25 seconds and the cooldown of Heraldric Cube by 5 seconds. Wow, that's pretty neat. So I guess you could really build full Heraldric Cube, which is your main damage, and you slow them down so you could help set up the fights as well. And then once they're slowed, then you could throw on your Scroll of Sealing. So I could see some good damage. The damage Deckard Cain would be using the cubes and damage with your scroll and your heraldic cube. As for heals, it would be more potions. The most you can, at least 2 or 3 talents of potions, just to make them better. Well, we gotta try them out, so let's give it a shot. Now, supports don't really hold on their own that well when it comes to getting mercs, so if it takes too long when it comes to trying to take on siege mercs, we won't even bother trying it.
Yes, let me introduce myself. My journey continues.
Screen looks a little laggy. I mean, from my point of view, it doesn't, but from the stream, it looks kind of laggy. Not too sure how to fix that. Huh. I'm just gonna try my best and see what happens. So first we have the heals, which you can see where we could point them. We could just throw the heals out. There's the potions. Then we have the heraldic cube. You can see a giant square just circling around. And then we have the scroll. So you just see the triangles.
The darkness is coming.
Oh, there it is. You can see the fortitude of faithful. You can see where the circle shows. It shows how far I am near them. And that's where I get my armor until I'm away from my friend, then I get no armor. And right there is my potions, showing how many potions I have out. So we're gonna try out the cubes first and see how that works. This one increases the slow, so we'll do the first slow first. There we go. There we go. Throw in a cube. Slows him down even more. Oh, he's melee. I kind of thought he was ranged.
First blood. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
I'm gonna try the
Choose a
cubes
talent.
out first.
Choose a talent.
All the cubes.
Choose a talent.
We'll do stay a while and
Choose a
listen
talent.
and see how that goes. So we're gonna try out all the cubes first. I mean, all the gems, see how they work out. But we try the slow one.
Our troubles have
Let's do the slow one first. That slows them down even more. Now let's try the third one, which gives me more heals, more potions. There we go. And look, he spot out little mini potions. Mini potions for healing. Now let's try the third one. Reduce the healing he gets. Hold still. There we go.
my journey continues.
Now let's use the stay a while and listen.
Enemy slain.
Did this thing do damage structures? Yeah, it does do damage structures.
Stay a while.
See, he already got touched. He already got touched, so even if my ult continued, he still was getting... He was still moving.
Stay a while and listen. This is intolerable.
Took out Malfurion for a second. Let's try this ult again. Look. Look. 5 seconds. 5 seconds, he remains asleep. If he's not touched at all. Until he doesn't take damage, he remains asleep for 5 seconds, which is not bad. Before we do Ancient Blessings, I want to see how the numbers. So let's go do Lost Vikings. About the Fortitude of Faithful, I want to see how if numbers can influence it. So we'll just bring out the Lost Vikings. It's not under T. Okay, I guess it's under L.
There is something disquieting here.
Oh, it doesn't count. It only counts. Oh, I have to. It doesn't matter if I'm near 1 hero or 2 heroes or 3 heroes. It just has to be. It just has to be 1 hero, and I get my bonus. So it doesn't matter. Whenever at least 1 other allied hero. Yeah, it's only 1. I thought if it was like more than 1, I could get more armor and more bigger cooldowns.
Stay a while. Handle the sun.
Oh well.
Well done.
Let me see. Let's try this one, Ancient
Choose a
Blessings.
talent.
And then I want to do Hardrick
Choose a
Staff.
talent.
Like an honorary Viking.
And we'll do Respect the Elderly.
That's just what I need.
Okay, I have my basic attack. Let's do the stun him. Boom. It's like whack him. Just whack him. Let's wait for the stun again. There it is. Bang it. Bang him. Bang it with the staff. Oops. Bam. The stun helps. Like, you can do a lot of interrupts with just 1 melee stun.
A killing blow.
Yeah, that stun's gonna help out a lot. When he wakes up, he's silenced and he's blind. Not bad. He looks like Rise, like with he looks like Rise, but he's not damaged. But however, he does play almost like a little bit of a I forgot what that one clock wizard is from League of Legends. Zillion. Yeah, Zillion. He plays a little like Zillion.
Prophecy spoke of this.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
What secret shall we uncover?
There we go. Let's see how let's see quickly how he is against Mercs. Gonna put some potions for me.
You bring great evil upon us.
Yeah, it's gonna take too long. Right, use my cube on him. Potions help out a lot. Yeah, it's gonna take too long. Yeah, he could. It's like he could help with mercs, but it's gonna take too long. He just doesn't have that much damage since he's a support. Doesn't have that much damage.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Right. Let's try the gems one more time so we could try perfect gems, and then we'll get and along with the next ult. Actually, no. Let's do the. Try a little bit. Let's try a little
Choose
scroll.
a talent.
Arian. We'll do a
Choose a
shield.
talent.
Let's try. Do some damage. Let's do
Choose a talent. Choose a
Lorenado.
talent.
Super
Choose a talent.
healings. At least 2 heroes. We don't have 2 heroes. We'll do Hardrick
Choose a
Staff.
talent.
We'll try that first.
Prophecy spoken best.
Here's the ult. Click it, and there's the scroll. Now let's shoot the tornado out. A little slow. It looks better if it's going down one lane. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. Let's do the Lorenado again.
Troubles have only
Pushes him away, pushes him away, pushes everything away. Yeah, it doesn't do damage, but it just boom, big potion.
surrounded by troubles have only
Yeah, it doesn't do damage, it just pushes people away. I think everyone's gonna get to stay a while and listen. I don't think anyone's really gonna get the Lorenado thing. See, look at that. It's just gonna push everyone away. That would go good for boss. That would go good against boss. Like if you were gonna steal someone doing boss, you could just push your tornado out at them. Morenados. Now to reduce the cooldown. Didn't really make much of a difference.
Choose a talent.
Let's try the gems
Choose a
part.
talent.
We'll do
Choose a
stay well and
talent.
listen.
Choose a talent.
Super healing. I'll do this
Choose a
one.
talent.
Hardrick Staff. Perfect
Choose a
gems.
talent.
First time I use all my gems up.
quieting here.
Oh, it's a passive. Reduce the cooldown of all gems by 25 seconds and the cooldown of Roger Cube by 5 seconds. Oh, that's really good. Then I can use both gems and abilities more frequently. That's not bad. These gems will be pretty well. Like if you don't pick these other talents, these gems will actually help out pretty well. Or you just, or because if you're gonna
Killing
keep
spree.
only one, if you're gonna keep only one gem, then you should just get Bombless Flask or Respect the Elderly. But if you're gonna get at least 2 gems, this would help out a lot because you can use Herodric Cube more often, and you could tie it in with this. Sweet, even one's on the cooldown, I could switch gems to the red, the green, the blue. I can switch all my gems out.
Stay a while and listen.
There we go. Oops. So Perfect Gems is not bad. That would actually help out pretty well. It really beefs up the Heraldric Cube, so you could be an aggressive Deckard Cain. Now let's try the Bombless Flask. Let's go full support. We'll try that out.
Choose a talent.
Full support would be, let's reduce the
Choose a
slow.
talent.
Let's give us a shield.
Choose a talent.
Let's use Cube
Choose a
Mastery.
talent.
Stay a while.
Choose a talent.
Super healing.
Choose a talent.
Project Staff, Bombless
Choose a
Flask. Let's try
talent.
that out. Has Bombless Flask and Super Potion. So now it's a big potion. I want to see if it could be a big potion again. And the only cube I'm going to use will be to increase the slow. Heraldric Cube. I use the potion. And then it's going to regenerate. Give it 5 seconds. It regenerates. And then it will become super. Cool. Super. Infinite super potions. I barely got him. Aw, but he moonfired him.
That was rather entertaining.
Sweet. I could take all the damage and I could keep these potions out. And then every time they regenerate, they'll become super potions. So that's not bad. Now let's tie it in with the ruby gem. I want to see how that works.
Choose a talent.
So we'll do this
Choose
with
a
ruby.
talent.
We'll get this
Choose a
one.
talent.
Stay well and listen.
Choose a talent.
Let's do
Choose a
AoE,
talent.
Heraldric Staff, and
Choose a
Bombless
talent.
Flask.
Read about that one once. Our troubles have all
I want to see if if Bombless Flask can affect the ruby gems. So I want to try that. I brought that out. There's the small ones. I want to see if they'll last. Now I have to take some damage. Oh no, they don't. They disappear.
at last.
Yeah, they just disappear. So Bombless Flask only affects your Q healing potions. It doesn't affect the ruby. So if you were gonna go full support, it's better to beef up your healing potions if you were gonna get Bombless Flask. Get rid of everybody.
Our troubles have
Okay.
only begun.
So it's a lot better to get Bombless Flask, but
Choose a talent.
Sapphire.
Choose a talent.
Let's do a
Choose a
shield
talent.
with this.
Choose a talent.
More
Choose
healing.
a talent. Choose a talent.
So it's a lot better to get Bombless Flask, and it's a lot better to get Bombless Flask. But if you are build on the healing potion to either do mana or shield, depending who your team with, and either AOE if your team is more together than ever, or get super heals, bigger potions for cluster heals, the ones who need it the most, and then Bombless Flask. So that way you can increase the healing even more. So the healing's pretty strong. You can really make the healing strong in one area. Now let's see how he dies.
Your killing spree has ended.
And I killed an old man.
For a moment there, I thought I saw
Well, I've seen enough. So far, Deckard Cain is not bad. He's pretty versatile. You can either build around his artifacts, boosting up his hydraulic cube,
no prophecies.
boosting up the heraldic cube. You could beef up his heraldic cube, make him stronger, either increase the slow, bring out more healing potions on the side in case you use up all your regular healing potions, or reduce healing to counter against them. This is the best though, honestly. Stay a while and listen. You're gonna want to put him to sleep. It's good against team fights. You can interrupt team fights, interrupt certain heals or abilities that are about to be casted. This is fun, but only if you're like really gonna be destined to target map objectives and boss steals. If you want to steal boss, you can really push everybody away. Don't know if Maybe Bunker can save them, or other ults that could probably stop it. But this probably helps to push people away. This one I really like because even though he's melee, the fact that he's going to have a basic stun, mana free, cost free, just a 5-second cooldown, it's going to be really good. Unless you're that good with his Scroll of the Stone, with the Scroll of Sealing damage, then you could go with this one. But honestly, I think everyone's going to get Heraldric Staff. That one's going to be good. If you have at least 2 gems. If you have at least 2 gems, doesn't matter what color you're using, this is good, because then you're able to use Heraldric Cube more often, and your gems way more often. Reduce healing, increase the slow, anything. So let's just take a look at his emotes. See his taunt. And he just grunts. That's his taunt, a grunt. Let's take a look at his dance. And he really springs into action right there. Look at him just kicking it out with his sandals. That's funny. He puts more of an effort into the dance than he does in his taunt. Well, that's Deckard Cain, everybody. So we'll be seeing him in the live servers next week on Heroes of the Storm. This is Qualzy here. And if you like the videos that you see here, do give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Feel free to follow me on social media such as Facebook and Twitter. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Take care. You guys have a good night. Have a good day. Bye.